Hello, my beautiful mamas. Welcome to the Kids OT Help channel. If you're new here, my name is Nicole and I'm a pediatric occupational therapist, a lactation consultant, and also a mama. So today we're going to be talking about how we can implement self-care no matter how busy our routines get. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. That way you don't miss out on any of my future videos. All right, mamas, let's get into it. You guys, it has been way too long since I have done a self-care for moms video, and I've been feeling extremely out of balance as of late. So this is me sort of getting back into the groove. And as I mentioned in the intro, we're gonna be talking about how we can implement self-care no matter how crazy our schedules get sometimes. So I had to do a bit of reflecting as I'm talking about this subject, but it seems pretty hypocritical as I clearly haven't been taking care of myself as much as I should be. And so when I reflect on how self-care sort of falls on the wayside often for us busy mamas, you know, the excuse that we often use is there's not enough time. The reality of that is that it is just an excuse because there is enough time, but we need to think about how we're currently prioritizing our time. So if we aren't consistently in the routine of practicing self-care, that means we're telling ourselves a lie that either there's not enough time or everything else that we're doing needs to come before or is more important than our self-care. So when it comes to prioritizing, this is where it gets a little tricky and many of us just fall off the cliff here because it's tough. So we think we're doing well because we will schedule it in our calendars, we'll put it in our phone, we'll write it on a sticky pad that we are doing something for ourselves. We are implementing our self-care routine. But when life happens, and it does, that lie that we just talked about will rear its ugly head again. And then we start thinking, well, I've got to get this done first, so I'll just push self-care off till tomorrow. It's no big deal. Like, we'll just move it aside. I've got to handle this first. But this is such a huge lie, you guys. When we truly prioritize something, it is non-negotiable. And if you ask any of the most successful people in the world, they will tell you the exact same thing. Prioritizing something means that it is non-negotiable. For example, is picking your child up from preschool negotiable? How about feeding your baby dinner? Non-negotiable, both of those things. You would never ever imagine not picking your child up from school or not feeding your baby because you understand that there are huge negative consequences for not doing those things. So my question to you is, why don't we treat our health the same way? Honestly though, will we be able to meet our family and our friends' needs if we spend decades or even a lifetime negotiating the importance of our health? Nope. Mamas, I really want you to think big picture here. Think about the fact that if you're okay skipping just one day of your self-care and you're gonna push it off and say, whatever, I'll get to it next week, it's not that big of a deal, chances are that you're willing to skip another day and then another day and then the day after that, until you find yourself in my current position, which is one of, oh shit, my body does not feel that great. Our health is everything, my friends, and we really need to start treating it as such. And I'll be the first one to tell you that I need to hold myself accountable if I'm gonna sit in this seat and lecture you guys all on the importance of self-care. Otherwise, that's just a bunch of bull. So yeah, mamas, let's get moving. I don't care if it's only 10 minutes a day that you are willing to commit to your self-care. Let's build the muscle of that 10 minutes being non-negotiable no matter what. And once that becomes a habit, we can build on the amount of time from there. And let's be accountability partners for one another. Like, that's what this community is all about, supporting each other through the good times and the challenging times. So do me a favor, drop me a line below. Let me know what you're willing to commit to, and I will do the same. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'm so excited to be back in action for the Self-Care for Moms series. It is too important to be going months on end without a Self-Care for Moms video. So I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. But until then, be well, my friends. Bye.